Caitlyn Clark, she had she was on in an interview. Excuse me. And this is what she said, and it got posted to Twitter. And I found the comments on Twitter to be disturbing, to say the least. This is Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark says there needs to be a better effort to elevate black women in the WNBA. Quote, I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. And so, Caitlyn Clark, talking about her fellow women in the league. First of all, it's a brilliant thing to do. Right? You just went through a league where you got butchered, basically, got hammered because some players were jealous of you. Some were not. Some were just playing ball. But it's, we saw in some cases, not in many, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said many, in some cases where there was some sort of jealousy about the notoriety you got, the deal that you got, the endorsements that you got. And they kind of some players were heavy-handed with her. So it's a brilliant move to make friends with the rest of the league, to make a statement like that. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't believe the statement she made. I believe I believe she's sincere. I believe that Caitlyn Clark made this statement and she's sincere about what she said. But I think it's also a smart move on her part. I also think that she's talking about endorsements. Let me go back to many of the comments that I saw on Twitter. I was like disturbed because I was like, well, that's not what she's saying. She's not saying that she's not good. She's not saying that she didn't deserve what she got. She's just saying that, hey, I understand that as a middle America white girl that can shoot 3-pointers, I'm going to get an inordinate amount of endorsements because companies are looking to sell product. But hey, these women, this league was built on their backs. So let's try and incorporate them in some of these endorsements. Some of these companies invest in these players. I think that's a fair thing for her to say. One, I think it's her opinion. I think she's allowed to share it. I don't think she should be attacked for it. I think it's a fair thing for her to do. And it's a smart thing for her to do. You're the bus pulling the league. Hey, it is what it is. I've talked about it many times on this show. It is what it is. You call it what you want to call it. It is what it is. But what she's saying now is, hey, hey guys, thanks for loving on me. Thanks for following me. Thanks for cheering for me. Hey, but you know what? These young ladies behind me, they kind of built this league. They've given me an opportunity to be here by having this league go on this long, even at a loss of money. And I'm here playing. You're enjoying my play. Let's look out for them. I think that's fair. I really do. I think that's fair.